Okay, guys, it has been 3 days since my doctor's appointment. I went back and watched the video of me unboxing the medicine, and I was very overwhelmed, and I was not giving any useful information. So I'm going to re-go through my medicine with you guys now that it's been a few days. I've had some time to gather my thoughts and emotions about it. But so this is the medicine I've got. So this includes for the next month and a half. So I'm kind of doing what they call like a suppression month, where they're kind of tampering down all of the action in my ovaries and uterus. They kind of want it all to have like a rest period, and so they're giving me certain medicines for that. And then after my cycle starts again, then we'll be doing all of like the traditional IVF medicines. So they just sent me everything in one box. So that's what I'm going to show you. I did get the phone call after my appointment that my blood work looked good, everything looked good, ready for me to start. So I did already start taking the, I don't even know if you can see them. They're teeny tiny little blue pills. But that is my estradiol. It's the generic for estrace. Which they have like all these little info sheets, which is nice because it tells you how to store them, what it's for. So this drug is used to prevent soft brittle bones, osteoporosis after menopause. It's used to prevent and lower the signs of change of life, menopause. It's also used to add estrogen to the body when the ovaries have been taken out or do not work the right way. Rarely it's used to treat breast and prostate cancers. It may be given to you for other reasons. So yeah, all I know is this is an estrogen that I'm taking in this like suppression period. So I'm going to have to scoot you back just a little bit because the box I got, this is one of two. I mean, the second one wasn't that big, but lots of syringes, needles. Set that right there for a minute. Okay, so this one goes with this. So I have Menopur. And a lot of these will come like in half liquid, half powder form. They're not mixed yet. So when they're not mixed, they're shelf stable. They don't have to be in the fridge. Once you mix them, they have to go in the fridge if there's any remaining. So this is Menopur. And this, it's nice too. They have like a little picture. Anyway, generic name Menotropins. In the US and Canada, it's called Menopur. What's this drug used for? It's used to help people get pregnant. If you have been given this drug for some other reason, talk to your doctor. That's all that one says. So there's the Menopur. Also they sent me this Sharps container, which is nice because there's a lot of needles. Also, I have 3 boxes of this. So, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boxes, covering up my name, of this Gonal F. 6 boxes of Gonal F. Generic name Polytropin Alpha. Brand names Gonal F, RFF, and Gonal F, RFF Redeject. Which I know this can come like as a pen or as like in a multi-dose vial type of thing. What is this used for? It's used to help people get pregnant. It is used to help make sperm, which my husband's not taking it. I am. So, more syringes. Used to inject Menopur under the skin. So I guess these are specific for the Menopur. So you can see how little the little needles are. They're small. Oh man. Oh, there you go. Can you see that little dark? It's little. They do come with like large mixing needles, and that is not what you want to inject. You want to inject the small little. I don't see the large mixing needle. Hopefully it's in there somewhere. But anyway, those go with the Menopures. Okay, this next one up here we have, oh, my name's covering it. Oh, there we go. Novarel. And then, oh yeah. So see this big one? That big needle all right here, if you can see the dark, that whole thing is the needle. That's the mixing needle. You like suck up the liquid and then squish it into the powder bottle, mix it up, suck it back in, and then you switch it out to inject it with that little needle. So, but Novarel, okay. This is a chorionic gadnotropin. In US, it's Novarel or Pregnil. Canada, it's Pregnil. What is this used for? It's used to help people get pregnant. It is used to help the body make more testosterone in some people. It is used to treat delays in males' normal growth pattern. It may be given to you for other reasons. Talk with the doctor. So, that one. And then we have just azithromycin, a little Z-Pack. This, I believe, I take, I think after the egg retrieval. My nurse made me like this cute little calendar. Everything's like color coordinated, has each day what I'm supposed to be taking, which this is actually the old one because this had me do my blood work on Tuesday, and because my period started a day late, it actually is bumped up a day. So she does have a new calendar. I just haven't printed it off yet. What is this? The Z-Pack? Azithromycin. I know when she was explaining everything to me, I'm pretty sure I take this during the egg retrieval just to prevent an infection. I'm pretty sure this is an antibiotic. If I'm wrong, I'll put it on here, but I'm almost positive that's what that is. I just don't see it on here, and I think that's because if my days, like, because as it gets closer for me to do the egg retrieval, they will let me know when to take that one. So, but I'm almost positive that's what that one was for. But anyway, there it is. And then we have oral progesterone, which is interesting because when I did my last rounds of IUI, they had me take a suppository progesterone. So I was kind of shocked to see that these are oral, but that's what we're doing, so fine by me. So progesterone, brand names Prometrium. It's used to lower the chance of endometrial changes after menopause in people who are getting estrogen therapy. It's used to treat people who do not have a monthly period cycle. It may be given to you for other reasons. I know when my PCOS was when it wasn't being managed and it was out of control, the only way I could get my period to start would be to take progesterone from like mid-cycle, like when you should be ovulating, up until your period starts. Because usually that's what your body will do if you in the middle of your cycle, if you ovulate and get pregnant, your progesterone starts to rise, and then if you stay pregnant, your progesterone keeps rising and you never get a period. But I would take it for like 12 to 14 days and then I'd stop, and because I would stop and the progesterone would drop, it would trigger my period. So I used to use creams for that, and like I said, during my IUIs they had me do a vaginal suppository. So but I know it also helps mitigate the risk of early miscarriages as well. So, and I think this is the last one. This is, what is this? Oh, this is Leuprolide. Okay, so this is a liquid. So this would be, she has me doing a Lupron cycle. Somewhere there must be, I believe, the powder that goes with that somewhere in this mess, but I don't see it. So hold on, where's the Lupron in here? Well, maybe not. Maybe it just says inject 20 units. I'll have to check with my nurse about that one, but I know she does have me doing a Lupron cycle. So for right now, for the first 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So for the first, looks like 21 days, I'm only doing the estrace, just these little baby blue pills that I've already started taking. So I'm only doing that up until the next time I do blood work, which is in 21 days. And then the next thing I'll be adding on will be the prometrium, so it'll be the prometrium and the estrace together until my period starts. Then I'll go back in for more ultrasounds, more blood work, and then if those two pills seem, or medicines, I don't know, those two medicines seem like they did what we did or what they were supposed to do, and we're ready to get going, then we're going to start like the actual like IVF cycle. So I'll start with the Lupron for a few days, and then you know what I didn't see was the dexamethasone. Unless that's just a different name. Alright, I'll have to look because I don't see that. I don't see the dexamethasone on here. Okay. I'll have to double check and see if I'm missing that. Because she did email me after and say there was an updated calendar. I realized after we discussed this that the dexamethasone isn't on the calendar. I verified with the doctor that we will only be doing the prometrium every night for those 10 days, which the prometrium is the progesterone. Okay, so I don't think I have to take that dexamethasone. I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure that's what that is. So yeah, anyway, yeah, like I said, that's why this gets confusing, because it's like there's a lot, and then depending on different blood work and depending on how my body reacts to everything, this, these, and one of these. Tell me that doesn't look crazy. The amount of needles though, yikes. Which all of this did come refrigerated, or like with packs. Oh, is this? I set this one aside. I wonder if I don't know. Anyway, lots of packs of needles. So I did send my nurse like a photo of everything, and I was like, hey, this is what all came. Everything looks like it's there and correct, but also I could easily be overlooking something, so could you just, I like took a picture of everything. I was like, could you just look it all over, make sure I have everything? And she said, yeah, everything looks great. Because I was like, I do feel like I'm short a little bit of the, because like she has me taking Gonal-F for 10 days, but the amount that's in those 6 boxes, I'm like short a day. And she goes, well, we kind of overestimate what you need because we'd rather have you have a little extra than be a little short. She's like, if you do end up being a little short, we always keep some in the office, so you can always come in if you just need like a day's worth. So anyways, guys, hopefully that like made sense. Every time I like get out all the medicine, it is very overwhelming. Ooh, also, we planted a couple things out on the patio, and then I was eating some bell peppers, like the little baby bell peppers. I love those. And I was like, oh, you know what? I wonder if I can sprout some. So just to start them off, I put them in these little cups. And look at, we got a little sprout here. And We got, you're not even gonna be able to see that one. We have one little teeny sprout coming up right there. You can't even really see it. I don't think any of the other ones. Ooh, actually, that one's got a little one coming out the top. Right there. So as soon as these grow a little bit more, I can switch them over to a big planter. But don't see too much else growing in these other ones. Ooh, I don't know, maybe we got a little 3 or 4 of them going. But we did plant strawberries. Our strawberries are going great. Would you like to see? Just out on our little patio. So there's one bucket of strawberries. They've grown all those leaves. They started out looking like just a little white thing. This planter's having a rough go. I don't know. There's one here, one here, one here, one around there. So I don't know what's happening with that bucket. But this bucket's looking good. And then these are some raspberry starts I stole from my grandma's yard because her raspberries grow like crazy. And there's already, so for raspberries, you just like dig up some root, take them and plant them. But there's already all these fresh green ones going. This one's got a little greeny. I don't see much happening. Well, maybe like a little start of one, but we'll see. Her raspberries are like, I mean, she's been growing those things for, I don't know how long she lived in her house, 50 years. And people just keep taking starts and taking them to their house and growing them. But I'm really excited for our little strawberries over here. This one, I don't know. Anyway, we'll see what happens. But I need to get another little planter. Oh, sorry, buddy. I didn't know you were laying there. I stepped right on your bum. Need to get another planter for what hopefully my little baby bell peppers. Get a little. Come on. Come on. Come on, little doggy. So anyway, hopefully get some little baby bell peppers. Trying to think. I'm also going to go get my hair cut today. Woke up, went to the gym, came home, and I'm like, you know what? I've got to get my hair cut. The ends are just not looking great. They're a little crispy looking. And my hair is just a little too long. So we're gonna go and chop some of that off. So I don't know, I'm thinking maybe like this length with some layers. I don't know, but I just want something a little shorter, a little easier to manage for summer because all I'm doing is putting my hair up in a bun and I'm like, well then cut it off. So next time you see me, I'll have, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, probably about that much cut off. Maybe like armpit level. I don't know. We shall see. It's just a lot of hair, man. Which is a lot considering I did lose quite a bit during weight loss surgery because no matter how good you are with your vitamins, at least this is the way my doctor explained it to me. No matter how good you are with your vitamins, which I always took my vitamins, I also took a biotin. He's like, it won't matter. Your hair is like an accessory. And when you do weight loss surgery, your body is limited on nutrients. And because after surgery, especially, you're mostly focused on your proteins, your body uses any resources you are eating to go to your main bodily functions, your organs, things like that. Your hair, your body does not care about. Like, it is its least priority. Your hair, your fingernails, like, doesn't matter. So it's not going to allocate any of those precious resources to things like your hair and nails. It's going to your organs. So, which I appreciate. The body is smart that way because it's like, you can live without hair. You can't live without kidney function. So, I did lose a lot. A lot of it is growing back, but sometimes, especially in the sunlight, you'll see I have just like this length of hair because it's been 3 years since my surgery. So like all of these hairs I have growing in are from that. But My hair used to be even thicker, and it is thick, and I do get it thinned, but we're gonna go get a cut today. So I'm not gonna dye it. I do need to get it dyed. Like I was saying before, my hair's, the blonde's all grown out, like from here up is my natural hair color, grays and all, but I'm not gonna get it dyed until after the egg retrieval and before implantation, just to be on the safe side. So I have about a month and a half to decide, do I want to just re-up the blonde, or do I want to just get rid of it and go back to just all brown, because I don't want to have to dye my hair while I'm pregnant. So I have to decide what I'm doing there, but we'll see. Look at those gray hairs I have. They're not even gray, they're white, but it's fine. My husband loves them. I have a bunch right here. This is where I first started getting gray hairs. My temples are like all white, but that's all right. I don't mind them, and my husband actually likes them. So it is what it is. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll catch up with you guys next time.